is pretty big. Whenever you see a Jinx, though, it's all about killing that first target, and I actually really like Jinx Nautilus as a combo because it means that you can typically CC and blow up one target quite well, whereas LGD have got a very good front-to-back composition. As we do see a split map, and now LNG, with this wave getting crashed under their turret, they're going to be under fire.
Yeah, definitely. They're looking to get something down. Fish1 has to use the cleanse, and the flash will end up going down anyways. That's the first blood coming through for the Sivir here, but they will trade one back, as you just said. TP coming in now as well.
Galfung, I think that trying to do this onto level 5 versus level 6 timing is very small here. Sasa is going to ding 6 on like a couple of melee creeps, so LNG need to go immediately.
Yeah, and they are doing so. Zika now moving in. He has to place the cage. Still not level 6 though, and now we're going in with the Dominus. Flash out being used. They're taking a bit of turret aggro here, but Zika should make it out just fine. The clone, of course, used as well. And therefore, that's a nice kill on that top lane. Going over to the Wukong. You take those for sure.
And again, you look at the wave that's being lost. Sasa, no TP here. He's going to lose out on, 2.5 waves, but look at bot side.
They are going for it again. Fish1 has to be careful. No flash, no cleanse. But Climber actually has to stay away a little bit as now OVO is moving forward. Tries to find a little bit of a route, but Fish1 ends up going down. Now the question is, who's taking the turret? No one. They actually make it out alive, all three of them.
Things do look a little bit goofy right now as Xiaofeng fancies YCX.
Oh no, the hook went too wide. And that did not end up working out. Oh, that hook, that hurt my feelings, that hook. That just, ugh. That was uncomfortable to watch. One Void Grub going over to Climber.
And now they've got to try and re-engage though. OVO maybe a little bit split actually.
Yeah, he's able to tank quite a bit of damage just fine. Also Hachao, of course, making it work there, zoning everyone else away. So they end up trading Void Grubs a little bit. One Grubby going over to LGD and 2 going over to LNG.
Know that they'll be able to get away with it as easily as they think with a contest from LGD here.
Hook connect onto YCX as the Solar Flare now is coming through. The Drake is down, it's going over to LNG, but here's the question. Can they win the fight as well? It's looking good, but the kill's going over to OVO. He's trying to get something done here as the ultimate flashed by Hachao, and therefore no one ends up dying on the side of LNG. Ouch! Yeah, flash for flash is good. The hook though, might be similarly painful as the public executions of last game, but they are looking to go for a 4-man dive here. They are throwing back themselves here. The Fish1 with a very nice Atomic Death Rocket coming through from the downside of the map. Another hook missed. Yes, we love to see it. We can make a compilation out of that one as we're now going in with the Cyclone. Crescent Guard buying some time, but the damage output is huge. Now they have to be a bit careful, have to step back a little bit, but Savior ends up going down as well. They will take OVO with them, but still.
LNG are looking like a massive fight under the turret. They got 4 for 1. They lose OVO, who honestly deserves to die for missing those hooks under the turret, and he'll think better of his throwing his skill shots next time round. They even pick up first turret. Zika's able to get down on the spot side and catch this to take this game, right? They've got a Jinx who's not quite ahead of the curve, but is not keeping herself, is no longer as far behind as she was previously, and for the time being as well seems to be in a good position in these team fights to be able to keep herself alive and to be able to contribute to these fights. And with the positioning of Xiaofeng as well, I think on this Wukong, who's been really instrumental in finding LNG's lead.
There is still a world in which after, let's say the 20-30 minute mark, this whole thing can swing around. The Zika is now getting engaged underneath the top lane turret. Maybe Super Mega Death Rocket going just wide, but ends up zoning LGD anyways, and therefore once more available, won't end up using it as, of course, the cage is kind of blocking it. But they're looking to pick up another turret here, which I think is still fine, still get something out of everything you just invested. So I think on the side of LNG, you're still comfortable.
They'll still be fine, and they, make a proactive play. They're going to take a turret down on that bot side. XQW teleported back from, he recalled mid lane, teleports out to the top side, knowing that he's going to have a window to get this tier 1 turret on the top side. And I think that for LGD, We've highlighted that their scaling in this game is going to be, gee, they've got this Jinx, so finding that first kill with the Nautilus means they can start to snowball through the fights.
But the Dragon is melting quite fast as the death charge is coming through again from OVO. But the Solar Flare hits into the backline and now they're going in. Can they connect on this with the Cyclone coming in from the side as well? They're doing some damage. Look at Fish1. Fish1 is almost untouched. He can just fire away straight from the backline. But in the end, it's a double kill for Zika. Fish1 now has to be a little careful. But he ends up going for the triple. And Fish1 will not end up actually getting the kill. That's a little sad.
Got him.
Maybe Hachao is going to, you know, come on. End this misery. End it for us. Thank you. Thank you very much. That's the ace. Wow.
Plus Liandry's take down the Yorick and LNG ace LGD. 4-12, a 4K gold lead. And despite the fact that we've got 2-item Azir, 2-item Sivir, that's not enough to get through Zika and Xiaofeng in these teamfights, causing so much chaos, just making the lives of their carry.
Now we're looking at another fight coming through. Solar Flare doesn't quite hit. And the death charge again hitting onto the backline, straight onto XQW, which is the target you want to hit. Of course, the damage output. He should be safe, but there comes Zika. Zika picks up the kill. Fish1 as well in the mixes again. And this is, I mean, honestly, it's becoming a crazy snowball for LNG. Look at the gold. It exploded. We're talking 5K gold lead at this point. Maybe LGD can look for something more with, of course, the Atakan doing some decent damage. Maybe LNG have overforced it. Maybe LNG have gone too far because LGD are coming back to clean up the mess that LNG left.
He's going to get zoned away.
There is no way.
He can't even get in. So LGD here finding a little bit of a reprieve, and around that top side, just giving an advantage. They can't finish this. Climber has to get here. He's got the Hex Gates to get over, but Fish1's getting zoned. He can't keep Wing over. Xiaofeng needs to get in.
Oh, super mega death rocket coming through, but the Solar Flare connects nicely on this one.
Stolen!
He's going for the steal. He gets the Baron. He pays with his life. But I think that's okay. Man, oh man, the LPL is alive and well. This is, yeah. What did I actually expect to happen, honestly?
The smite, and I think maybe the combination as we go back to live, YCX is dead.
Oh yeah, that's such an LPL type thing. Replay straight into next team fight. It's kind of split, as we can see the River
Sasa
being an entirely different play here. But it's already good killings for Hachao. Picks up the double kill. Now, Sasa is dead. He was wall coming through. But I think it should be just fine. This is Soul. This is the Soul if they get it.
50 seconds and TP is available for Sasa. It's about what LNG want to do. Do they want to reset and be in a good position, or are they looking for more?
Ooh, beautiful. Let's try something with that Empress Divide. Doesn't really do too much, but the damage output is there. Maybe now, with Xavier being actually, you know, a damage dealer, they can turn it around, but he ends up going down himself, and they have to be...
But remember, XQW, he's going to have to TP in. Xavier has to walk from base. This is still a 5v4 in favor of LNG.
Let's see if they can actually end up doing it. Drake has been started.
Yes,
we're looking at Zika. Zika is moving in from the other side. He's trying to close the gap. He will be spotted in a tri-bush now as he goes in. They're going forward. They're hitting the backline. Xavier is down once more. The hook connects, but the Drake is not the target here. They want to play the fight first. Climber gets a kill back on the other side of the fight, but it does look as if Xiaofeng and Zika are doing God's work here. They pick up the kills. It's another ace, and then they go towards the Dragon. Pick up the soul, and I have bad news for you, chat. I think your channel points might be gone. Because I fear you made the wrong decision.
Sasa tries to mark Zika, but what is an Undertaker to a Crocodile who is an absolute Goliath in this game?
Underneath the turret, but that turret is dropping very, very low with the new wave coming in. They are looking to push it further. They will take it down. They also have a wave coming in through the mid lane, so they are definitely, you know, building up the threats all across the map. LGD, they have to find a way to get something back. Maybe here, another nice flash by Fish1, but we get the Solar Flare. Now they can connect to the backline. They will get the Jinx. That's such an important piece of gold for them. But Crescent Guard.
We can't walk into that choke. They'll have to settle for a tier 1 turret. They'll have to settle for a reprieve in this game. they're looking to try and play this double off angle with OVO on one side, Haichao on the other. Wall now to stop their aggression.
Beautiful Weaver's Wall. That Weaver's Wall is beautifully placed, but doesn't end up being enough as Zika is getting chucked down a little low, but he's going straight into the backline once more. XQW
Gets the
ends
Azir!
up going down, and it's the Zika show.
And he lives!
More. He gets the kills, he lives, and it's another good one here for LNG. They don't actually end up taking the Baron. They are looking to end the game right here, right now, and they are looking to pick up their first win in the series in Group Nirvana, this split. And I gotta say, it was surprisingly convincing with all the stumbles, all the tosses and turns. They ended up dominating this game too, and they deserved this win. So GG's to them, and I feel very sorry for everyone who just lost their channel points.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.